These are sort of skills that I think often people overlook, but are fundamentally important to actually how we deliver effectively as consultants, and fundamental to the values that OPM has. That focus on getting people to work with government by listening and starting from the point of we don't actually know what the answer is. But what we do know is that if we listen hard enough and we take enough time to really think about the challenges with you and with our colleagues in other governments, whether it's in India or Pakistan or Sudan or South Sudan or Myanmar, Tanzania, we can actually come up with much more effective solutions. And sometimes you build it in to a program sort of more formally. So in our Action on Climate Today program, we've built in quite formal checkpoints where we do context assessments and analysis of what's going on in the different states within India that we're working in, or in the different regional countries that the program works on. Those context assessments are really important in terms of actually getting people to sit down and think and to listen to their colleagues around them. And on top of that, what we've done is we've really looked at the way we recruit within that program. So instead of recruiting pure technical specialists, we've really looked to try to hire in people who have a broader sort of knowledge and are more entrepreneurial, but also very good at listening and engaging. And they have these sort of soft skills, the sort of higher emotional intelligence that we talk about a lot, that business leaders talk about, that politicians talk about, that civil services talk about, but actually that are very difficult necessarily to recruit for or to train into people. And we've seen some real success with that. I can think of one example where our team leader in Assam worked really hard for a number of months to build a relationship with the relevant civil servants, with the sort of chief secretary, where we could actually sort of take climate change and turn it into sort of something that the state wanted to put into its sort of public policy form and into the decision-making process. And he did it in many ways through just very basic soft skills, listening, understanding what the motivations of this chief secretary were, understanding what the challenges and political challenges were. And it's that understanding that comes from from listening to individuals and from when you are careful about how we think about the sort of sets of problems that really help us start to begin and develop the solutions that we need as consultants to deliver reform in different countries.